Hello, welcome to Fantastical Magic Tarot. My name is Andrea. Today I'm doing a reading for you and we're asking what is next in love for you? And I chose the Lovers card for this reading to guide you in 3 different Lovers cards that you can pick from. And, I often do not read the Lovers card as a love energy. I usually read it more as a choice or finding something in alignment with you. But today I decided to focus on that aspect of the Lovers that is about love and romance. So these are your cards. I am going to actually pick 3 crystals here to go with them. I'm just going to sort of rummage through. I hope it's not too loud. I'm just going to randomly sort of pick a crystal for each pile. So for pile number 1, you have this is rhodonite. Okay, pile number 1. And this is your card. That's your Lover's card there. And that's from the Book of Shadows, So Below. Deck, okay, that's the deck we'll also be using for your reading. And then group number 2, let me get a crystal for you. Rose quartz. Rose quartz that doesn't look very rosy, this one actually, but it is a rose quartz. And this is your Lover's card here, and this is from the Light Seers Tarot. That's the deck we'll be using. And then for group number 3, let me get a crystal for you. What is this? This is lapis lazuli, I think. I think it's lapis lazuli. Might be wrong. Anyway, it's a blue stone. Okay. And I'll show you your card closer up as well. Group number 3, it's from the Witches Tarot. Okay, that's your Lover's card. So you pick whichever one is calling to you the most. And I will put timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, group number 1. If you chose this Lover's card and this stone, let's just put them over here. Let's put them over here, and I will show you first the the oracle cards that were pre-shuffled for you. And then I will get out your tarot deck and we will pull some of those during the reading. So your first oracle card is She Who Aches, Perpetua. It says sadness, solitude, silent, and withdraw. Okay, and I'm going to get out all your oracle before I talk too much about what I'm seeing or the messages that are coming through. The next one, actually, I think you're the only one that got 2 of these particular fairy cards. So the next one is Beauty's Truth. It says beauty, physical pleasure, and sensuality. And then we've got, card number 19 with, and sorry, I don't know if I gave you the other card numbers. Just one other card number so far. It's 32 with this one. This is letting go, detachment, and moving on. Definitely some major synchronicities in your reading already in the cards. Now you've got gratitude, the last quarter moon, card 23. Then you have also got healing chaos. I wonder if I can fit all these somehow on the top row. And then focus. Okay, I'm just going to put that right under here. And I know you can't totally see those. So maybe I'm just going to fix the camera. 1 second. Okay, I think that's better at least. Group number 1. Okay. So, if you pick the right pile here, okay, I'll just give you a message right away, right off the bat to let you know if you picked the right pile or not. So, for this group, there is a message coming through definitely for people who have recently had to let go of something or in the middle of having to let go of something. Okay? Or if you just know deep down that you need to let go of something and you haven't yet. Okay? Because a big message here, is that there is a relationship. And my intention with this reading was to be about romantic relationship. So, or just life partner kind of relationship, romantic life partner, sexual, whatever, that kind of energy in the relationship. Even if you're asexual, it could just be somebody you've partnered up with, but it's meant to be like, like a divine partnership kind of is the intention of what I was trying to tap into. And so this message is for people who know that they need to let go of somebody, or they have recently let go of someone, or they are in the middle of letting go of someone. Okay? Because that, I'll show you the cards that are telling me this, okay, before I go on. And there's lots of them, okay? I mean, they're all saying this in one way or another. Maybe I should just go through each card, actually. I'll just go through each card and I'll let you know the message I'm getting from it, okay? So, I mean, this one it's pretty clear, right? She who aches. So this is talking about pain, sadness, okay? This woman here, she's holding a journal. She's in a winter scene, which indicates, winter is not the easiest season, right? Out of all the seasons, it's not an easy season. Something you could feel stuck or frozen in this relationship, or feeling stuck or frozen in terms of being able to move past the relationship, moving on. Or frozen in terms of just not being able to let go. But this person in this card is still very much attached to the person she's lost. And I don't know, this journal to me indicates she could be writing letters to this person. She could be journaling about this person. This book could contain letters from the person, but she's holding it near to her chest, near to her heart. So I feel like for a lot of you, there is a real hard time letting go. Even if you have already physically let go of someone, if you've moved on from someone, it's like emotionally, energetically, spiritually letting go. Maybe psychologically as well, And some of you may be isolating. Some of you may be withdrawn. Some of you may just be really, really sort of consumed by this grief and loss. So there is pain here with regards to another person, okay? And then you've got, clearly, I mean, this card is very clear about letting someone go. And the way that this one is, so this isn't just about physically letting go, it's about detaching as well. And detaching means you cut off your energy, you cut off your emotional attachment to this other person. It's like I said, it's more than just a physical letting go, moving on. But this card in particular is kind of brutal. Like the way that she's leaving him, he's like sinking down into the muck. And she's still leaving him. So maybe some of you are having some guilt. Maybe some of you are still really worrying about this other person. Maybe the breakup was kind of ugly, or maybe you're worried it's going to be. Yeah, because the way that things are ending here doesn't feel good from this card. It's like, it's a hard letting go. It's not an easy letting go. And then you've got this card of gratitude. And now you can see there's two people holding hands, but this is the last quarter moon, and the last quarter moon is associated with release. So it's another letting go energy. It's also a surrender energy. This card also talks about, you see, if you look at the hands, one is an older hand, it looks like, it's kind of wrinkly, and the other one looks younger. So this could be about help. This could be about the passing down of knowledge. For some of you, what I'm getting here is there may be part of the reason why you're so attached to this person in one way or another, or having such a hard time letting go, could have to do with something you've inherited, some kind of limiting belief or belief about yourself that you have inherited intergenerationally, energetically, or maybe even just directly from the people who raised you. But it's like, this is the kind of thing where it's like, like if you were ever told that you were ugly by your parents, or you come from a line of people where they were criticized for their physical appearance. Like, that's just one example. It could be anything, right? It could be like you come from a lower class or lower caste, and so there's all this messaging that you don't deserve as much, or you're not worth as much. Some kind of, something that's total bullshit, right? Like, it's not the truth. It's just what has been culturally conditioned into us, into what we believe about what's beautiful, what has value, who has value, all of that stuff, But there could be an element of that for some of you, because this Beauty's Truth card has come in, and I'm going to tell you the first thing I got with this, the first message I got, which isn't going to apply to everyone. And then I'm going to tell you the other message about what I think applies to more people here, okay? But the first message I got with this card that I don't think applies to everyone, it's just going to be some of you. I don't know how to say this without sounding, harsh, but I'm just going to say it how it's come in, and please know that I have nothing but love and compassion and kindness for everyone, and I know I've been in my own situations too, so there's no judgment here. But I wonder if there's some of you here that are dealing with like maybe a sex addiction, and that is somehow playing in. I don't know if maybe, or maybe so that there's that, and then the other thing could be the relationship with this person that you need to walk away from, or that you have walked away from. Maybe there was some dynamic, some sexual dynamic between the two of you that has led to some belief or feeling that you can't detach from this person. Maybe that dynamic really contributed to the attachment between you and this person. Okay. It's going to be really interesting to see what comes up with tarot. But so that's a message for some of you, okay? That is something Spirit, your guides, whoever is guiding this reading here for you today, whether it's just the universe or whoever, they want you to understand that there's an attachment. It's almost like a devil kind of energy here, if you know the tarot. But for others of you, the majority of you, I think, this is talking about what you deserve and your worth and your beauty, okay? You deserve to feel beautiful. You are beautiful. You deserve that the other person makes you feel beautiful. And your needs need to be met. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. And your needs need to be met. Your needs for feeling appreciated We have physical needs. You deserve to have your physical needs met. You deserve to be able to express your sensuality. All of those things, okay? And then you've got this healing chaos and focus card. So this healing chaos is again telling me that either this relationship or the breakup itself, there's something about it that has it has been very hard. We're getting that multiple times. Like, this is not an easy letting go. I think you feel torn up, your life turned upside down. You don't feel right. It's just like this hard energy here. But this is this card has shown up to let you know that this is for your highest good. This letting go, this detachment, this moving on is for your highest good. It is so you can heal. This relationship was not good for you for some reason, It's like it's different for different people, but there's a healing here. Healing that comes out of this kind of chaos of these kinds of relationships and breakups. And then you've got this focus card here, and I really feel like these two cards go together, this focus and this beauty's truth, but this is a message coming through that look, this was this a leopard? I think it's a leopard. A snow leopard? Anyway, they're at like the top of a mountain. There's another peak here, but they're already at a peak. There's an elevation here. And I think what this card is asking you to do, the next thing in love for you is for you to get focused on moving on and the healing that is required as you move through that, but also the healing that is required for you to come into your full knowing of your own beauty and your own worth and the reasons why. I think for those of you who resonate with the message that maybe this relationship was destructive for you, it wasn't healthy, you need to look at, and that you're still having a hard time letting go, you need to really focus in on yourself. I feel like there's some self-examination required here, and you need to ask yourself questions like, why am I attracted to someone like this? Why do I choose someone like this? Why do I stay in a relationship like this? Why do I let myself be treated like this? Why do I not make my own needs a priority? And like all the choices that you've made, okay? Because you made a choice to be in this relationship. You made a choice to stay in it. No judgment. I've been there. There's no judgment. But ultimately, these are all choices. Even if they're freaking hard choices to like make a choice to leave, get out. Every step of the way in the relationship, you have made choices. And if you are accepting any kind of maltreatment or less than what you deserve, you got to look at why. What are my beliefs about myself? Where do those beliefs come from? How do I challenge those beliefs? Like, what's the, yeah, those kinds of things, okay? So this focus is like, you need to elevate. You need to heal. You need to move past. You get really focused about that kind of work, okay? Yeah, let's get your tarot. So you've got the Book of Shadows tarot. Get your tarot out. What is this message, please, for group number 1? What is next in love for them? And for those of you who, I think this can be applied in one way or another to everyone, but especially for those, actually, hang on, sorry, I'm going to say this differently. So what applies to everyone is when you're coming out of a relationship, especially one where there's a lot of healing needed after, or one where, you clearly didn't stand in your own self-worth in the relationship, like there is time that is needed away from relationships. So, for this group, the next thing in love for you is not to find someone else, okay? Not right away anyway. You need some time to yourself. And for those of you who resonated with the message about having some kind of sexual addiction or there's some kind of dysfunction there, it is very hard not to soothe, get comfort from, engaging in further acts, sexual acts, or, it's even harder for people who have these kinds of addictions to like abstain. And sometimes it's actually not that hard to abstain, but you don't actually address all the reasons why you've got the addiction. So I would really, there's a group out there called Sex Addicts Anonymous. There's one called Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous. It's a worldwide program. Even if you don't identify with the sex addiction part, but you have a love addiction, you can't be by yourself, and it's not healthy. Yeah, there's support programs out there, okay? Besides, obviously, you can get support with these things in many ways, not just like, that's a free community worldwide program. They have online meetings, all that kind of stuff, but it's like a peer-to-peer kind of program. It's kind of like it's a 12-step program, the ones that I'm talking about. But that doesn't resonate with you. There's so many other ways to address these kinds of things, right? Whatever resonates for you. I just trying to encourage you to get some help if you need it. Here, look, help. For some of you. Okay. What's next in love, please, for group number 1? What's next in love? Okay. Oh, yeah. We got the 10 of Wands. Okay. This has been hard. This has been a burden, but you got the 10 here. This is a completion. Okay. This is leaving something hard behind. Okay. Nope. Sorry. I think I have to attend to my dog for a second. 1 minute. Sorry about that. There's some construction going on around my place. My dog is barking at the construction workers. All right, let's tap back into your energy here, group number 1. What is next in love for group number 1, please? What is next? Okay. 8 of Cups. Walking away. Goodness gracious. This is another letting go message. Walk away from what does not serve you. It is the end of this hard, heavy energy. I think you're going to feel a lot lighter. For those of you that have already walked away, this is mentally, emotionally walking away. Some of you have physically walked away, but you have not in your heart or in your energy or in your mind, okay? It is time to leave something fully behind. Leave someone fully behind. This is a complete ending. What is next in love for group number 1, please? What is next in love? Aw, 9 of Wands. This is a wounded warrior. So it's like there is healing needed, okay? You are wounded, group number 1. And my heart goes to you, but like there's a massive healing opportunity here for you, okay? That there's a massive healing opportunity in this for you. There's a chance for you to really elevate, grow as a person. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. What is next in love for group number 1, please? What is next in love? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I can't even believe your cards. Temperance. This is healing. This is a decompression. Okay, this is like, look, I don't know. I think some of you deserve, now, if like, again, if it's not healthy for you, you've got any kind of addiction, you need to, obviously, I'm not trying to give any messages to support falling back into that. But for those of you where it's healthy, some of you really need some pleasure, like some self-love, okay? Some major self-love, like you need to love on yourself. So that applies to everyone. All of you need some self-love. But the thing I was trying to give a sort of disclaimer about was the pleasure part, because if you're addicted to pleasure, physical pleasure, trying to soothe a wound with more physical pleasure that's actually just going to harm you more is not the answer, right? But yeah, this is like physical pleasure isn't the kind of physical pleasure or pleasure that I feel like wants you to allow for yourself or define for yourself is not to do with another person. It's like, take a bath, like buy some clothes that make you feel beautiful, like, get yourself all done up and take yourself out for dinner, like enjoy some beautiful food, like, you know, buy a beautiful piece of art, like you deserve to, these self-soothing things that are a little more materialistic, and they're okay. It's okay as long as it's not like as long as you're still fully self-aware and it's not like turning into something unhealthy, right? Like there's a difference between like going and buying yourself a beautiful sweater that makes you feel good and makes you feel luxurious, and then doing that as something to help like comfort yourself and just give yourself some self-love. There's a difference between that and then, going and maxing out your credit card and putting yourself in debt because you just kept buying things that, soothed you. Or there's a difference between like taking yourself out for a nice dinner and then just like eating pints of ice cream night after night after night, and it's not good for you. So it always because it's easy. I've done it, I've done it with shopping myself, like, things that bring us some comfort. When you're really in pain, it's like you almost do anything to get some comfort because you're suffering so much. So it's about having a lot of self-awareness and mindfulness about those things, but you really do deserve to decompress. And actually, that is what's coming next for you. There's a massive healing. I think a lot of you, once you start realizing that you're letting go, and like you're actually doing it successfully and you're doing it the right way, you're gonna feel so much relief. Like I feel as soon as this card came up, especially next to this, I feel so much relief. Like you're gonna feel relieved. You're gonna look back and realize like, oh my God, like you're living in fight or flight for so long. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this is what it feels like to actually like relax and have some peace. It's going to be foreign to you because I feel like a lot of you have been in this energy for quite some time. Okay, and I'm going to get a final one. What is this? What is the next thing in love, please, for group number 1? Spirit, the next thing in love for group number 1. Next thing in love. Yeah, the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune, this is change. This is the next cycle of your life, okay? Next season. Look, you got all the seasons here. I feel like, what's after winter is spring, right? You got spring is coming for you. This is a change. This is a thawing, a decompression. Change. A good change. Good change. Okay, so but you do have some healing to do for sure, group number 1. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I wish you all the very best. If this resonated, I would love it if you subscribed to my channel and liked the video and commented if you feel called to do so. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 2. If you chose this Lover's card, it's a very passionate Lover's card. Let's put it over there. And then I'm going to put your quartz over here. And let's see your oracle that I pre-shuffled for you. And then I will get out your tarot deck. And so your first oracle is She Who Hopes, Renee. Love, hope, and relationships. Lovely. Very nice to see in a love reading. I'm going to get out all your oracle cards and before I discuss all the messages coming through. So your next one is Crystal Magic. Creation, dawn, and the beginning. All right. Next one. Card 43 with the blue moon, and it says the unexpected. The unexpected. And then you've got adventures. Wow. Okay. Adventures and love. This is so lovely. I love this energy. Look, it's so, it's beautiful. So, Let's start with this card, actually. So you can see this lady here, she's got a crown on. So this is, this is a queen. Doesn't matter what gender you are, how you identify, nothing like that. You can be a queen no matter what. But she's over a bridge and overlooking a water into a frog. And I'm pretty sure this card talks about, that old story, I don't know, fairy tale maybe, is it? About the princess and the frog and kissing the frog and they turn into a prince. So maybe you've kissed a lot of frogs, group number 1 or 2, sorry. Because this is about she who hopes. So this is indicating some kind of past that has put you in, especially with this bridge here. It's like going from one place to another, and she's kind of in the middle, but closer to the destination. She's closer to this other side of the bridge. She came from over here, and she's closer to her destination here. But anyway, this message about hope sort of is indicating that there is some kind of past that potentially could have made you lost hope. Or even if you didn't lose hope, it could have. Maybe you were able to rise above and still maintain hope, but and for some of you, maybe you did lose hope for a while. And this can apply if you're in a relationship or if you're single, okay? Because, relationships are tough and they go through ups and downs. And so maybe you've been through a down in your current relationship, or maybe you are single right now in your previous relationships. You could have let them get to you, and because they didn't work out, or whatever transpired, it would have been easy for you to lose hope. But regardless, wherever you're at there is reason to hope again. Okay. And I really feel with these 2 cards coming out together, because she doesn't have a crown, but she's got queen energy too. And she's like freely dancing, looks like she's in free movement. She just looks very free in herself, very authentic to me. Very in her body, very, I don't know, in her sensuality. She kind of feels, I get that kind of energy from her. But I really feel like what's next in love for you is, and again, this actually can apply, and I'm getting this can apply to whether you're in a relationship or single. What's next in love for you is you finding, either in your relationship or in a new relationship, your fullest expression of yourself. And you're not going to play yourself down for anybody. You are going to love who you love how you want to love. You're just really going to be yourself. Either your relationship is going to evolve to where you're in that place with your partner that you can be that way, or you're going to find somebody that loves you for who you are and you feel completely comfortable and free just to be yourself. And I don't even think it's so much about the other person. It's I don't think you're going to accept anything less. You really are going to be a queen here, and you're only going to accept people who recognize your queendom, your queen energy, all the beautiful things about you. I just feel there's you've got, there's a lot coming for you, actually, whether you're in a relationship or not. Your future in love is gonna be magical. You've got adventures and love here. So if you're in a current relationship, it's I don't know, it's gonna get re-sparked. It's gonna really evolve. You're gonna fall further in love with the person or fall back in love with them. And the way that you're gonna do that is through something exciting. I don't know if you as a couple are gonna start something really exciting together. Or maybe this is in the bedroom, it gets really, there's adventures. I don't know. I feel spicy energy here, kind of. But for those of you that are single, it's the same kind of, it's you're going to find I don't know, maybe this is the greatest love of your life. Whether you're going to end up with them long-term or not is a whole other thing. But this is going to be very it's gonna feel good. It's going to be like a highlight of your life, this next relationship, next time you fall in love. Like, you've got something very exciting and beautiful in front of you, group number 3. Now, I definitely want to highlight this card here that's in the middle. Like, something is coming that you don't know, whether you're in a relationship or not. For some of you, this is going to be someone from your past showing back up. Or for some of you, this is if you're in a current relationship. Those of you, again, this message, it's like, I don't know, maybe you thought things were falling apart, but they're going to like, you're going to fall back in love with this person. But for others, so I really do, for a lot of you here, there's someone from your past popping back up that you would never have expected. For others of you, it's just, there's something, I think the person, it's either the person or the way you meet the person is going to be completely like out of the blue, totally unexpected. You're going to be like, you know, it's going to be one of those things you're like, can't believe, you kind of shake your head at. You're like, I can't believe this. I'm in shock, you know? Yeah. So that's cool. It's very exciting. Look, it's right beside adventure. So whatever this unexpected thing is, it is very exciting. Okay. I'm going to get your tarot. I'm getting nothing but like really good, positive, exciting, beautiful energy. So let me get your tarot out. Okay. This is the Light Seers Tarot. I'm just going to shuffle it a bit for you. Here, group number 2. What is next in love, please, for group number 2? What is next in love for group number 2, please? Group number 2, what is next in love for this second group? Yeah, brand new. Look, you've got the other thing with this Crystal Magic card, it talks about creation, dawn, the beginning, and then you've got the Ace of Wands. So I really feel like there's something brand new, something very passionate, exciting, brand new. What is next in love for group number? You've got, oh, interesting. You got this, isn't that so interesting? Okay. All right. So we're getting, this is, yeah, sorry. The Star card and the Tower. Okay. You got the Star card, showed itself first and then the Tower. I don't think that matters though. Notice, for those of you that know tarot, you already know this, but if you don't, the Tower is card 16 and the Star is number 17. And so the Star is like that hope and healing that happens after something very disruptive in our lives. And this Tower card came right under the unexpected. So I actually do feel like this unexpected thing, it is shocking. Okay, this is shocking. It's, when this comes up, it's okay. All right. I don't know, for some of you, you might be worried at first. It might be something that appears, could be scary or just a lot of unknown at the beginning, but I feel like all these other cards are nothing but positive and beautiful and full of love. Okay, but there is something very, very shocking and unexpected that is going to happen. But it's like divine intervention though, you know? And this is your hopes and dreams. Like I said, there is some energy from the past. There's something in the past that could have caused you to lose hope. And this is having hope. This is having that hope again. Okay. What else? What else for group number 2, please? 2 of Cups. This is you've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So like right underneath adventures and love. Sorry, group number 2, I had to pause just to get a drink there. I can't even believe this. Like, this is so beautiful. This is the kind of energy where it's like, I don't know, maybe you thought you lost the right person for you. And like something crazy, synchronistic happens. Maybe the breakup itself is the crazy kind of thing that happens. I don't know, but it's just like it all leads you to this divine partnership. It's all like, I just feel like everything is leading you to this in your life right now. This is like, this is love. This is real. Like, this is soul connected love, you know? This is like someone who is just so right for you. And you're going to be like, how could I ever have thought that other person was right for me after you meet this person? Like that's kind of what I'm getting here. This is gorgeous. This is really gorgeous, group number 2. And I can see it's not all easy, right? You've got some kind of tower moment here. It's something shocking, unexpected, but you got to trust in it. You got to trust in the divine intervention of all this. There's something from your past that hasn't been that, easy. There's massive healing, you're going to have so much hope, and you're going to experience like, you've got the right person coming for you. And I'm getting a lot of really the messages I'm getting right now are about 4 people who are single right now. But again, I do feel like there are some people here in relationship, and again, this is like a massive healing of that relationship, like being more connected than ever. Maybe thinking that you married or chose the wrong person, and then something unexpected happens, and then it brings you two closer together, and you're more in love than you ever were before. There's complete healing of that relationship, So you just take it as it applies and as it resonates. What is next in love, please? What is next in love, please, for group number 2? Group number 2, what is next in love for them? Group number 2. What is next in love for group number 2, please? Interesting. The Hermit. I'm going to clarify this. What is this Hermit? Why is this Hermit here? And I'm going to get one more. That's right. That's the Knight of Swords. Why is this Hermit card here? What is this Hermit, please, for group number 2? Interesting. You know what I feel like this is? With, that message I was getting earlier about, like, you are going to end up coming into your fullest expression of yourself. You're going to come into, like, knowing your own worth, okay? If you don't, I hope you know it now, but if you don't, like, I feel like that's the journey you're on. And because this Hermit card came out right underneath the Love card, I feel like there's so much self-love here. There's a lot of self-love that is needed in order for you to end up with the right person. Or if you're in a current relationship, it's like a lot of self-love, a lot of looking at yourself, like figuring out who you are, and then not settling. Figuring out who you are and what you want, and then not settling. Whether it's in a current existing relationship or in your next one. But there's a period here, somewhere along here, there is a period of like figuring yourself out. Figuring out what you want, who you are, what your worth is, what your beliefs are. There's a lot of healing energy in this. And then it's like, I just feel a lot of determination. A lot of determination from this Knight of Swords. in terms of like who you're willing to have in your life. Who are the right people to have in your life? I feel like this isn't just about partnership for you. I think you're going to be evaluating everyone in your life. Like, I feel like you're going to end up being a little bit picky about the people you surround yourself with. You want them to be in alignment. But this is all after a period of figuring out who you are, what you want, what your worth is, who is and isn't in alignment with you. Yeah, this is really, there is a lot of discovery that's happening here. You've got the Ace of Wands, the Hermit. There's a lot of discovery that is happening, and I really think it's self-discovery that is leading to changes in your relationships, changes in the kinds of people that you choose to be close to. I love it. There's a lot of self-empowerment coming through here. Now let's just see if I can get, before I close out your reading, see if I can get a little clarifier for this Tower here. I definitely feel like you're not going to get told exactly what this is. This is meant to be unexpected for you, but let me just see what comes up as a clarifier, okay? What is this Tower, please? Why is this Tower card here, please? What is this Tower, actually? Well, what did I say? This is like a very unexpected encounter with somebody. This is a very unexpected feelings that develop for someone that you would never have expected. This is, again, someone from the past coming back that you would never have expected. This is a love offer you would never have expected. It is going to mess things up a little bit, okay? It is going to mess with you. I don't know if some of you are in a relationship right now and someone from the past is going to come back and really mess things up a bit. Maybe that's why you need a period of being hermit energy, of just going within and focusing on yourself for a bit. I don't know. That's very interesting. Okay, I can't help myself. I'm going to get one more and then I'm going to close your reading because I feel like this is very clear. Can I have one more for the Tower? One more, please. One more card for this Tower. What is this Tower? Please, just one more for this Tower. One more for this Tower. Why is this Tower here? Okay. Hanged Man. Yeah. This is going to cause you some pause, okay? This unexpected thing that is going to happen, this offer, this event, whatever is this Tower moment is going to be for you, it's going to cause you some pause. You're really going to have to evaluate things, okay? And you need to take the time to do that. And I think that you will. I think that you're just going to know that you have to. But it's leading, all of this is leading to this, okay? It's leading to this and this, right? In alignment relationships in every way, in adventures and love. Like this is what's coming for you. It's so beautiful. I'm going to leave your reading at that because I feel like your reading is complete and I wish you all the best. I'm so excited for you. If this resonated at all, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. You could like or comment as well if you feel called to. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 3. If you chose this Lover's card, I'm going to put this and your stone over here. Actually, I'm going to take this stone away from the last group. There's yours and your card. And let's look at your pre-shuffled oracle and then I'll pull out your tarot deck, okay, for some additional messages. Your first oracle is, She Who Divines, Futura. It says future, choice, and judgment. That's very interesting. Okay, and I'm going to get out all your oracle before I explain what the messages are. Then you've got card number 2 with Solace. It says return to nature tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essences. Okay. Then you've got card number 5 with growth. And this is a waxing crescent 3 moon for those of you that follow moon cycles. And then you've got simplicity. Interesting. Okay, simplicity. Okay. And your last oracle is flow. Okay. So group number 3. Yeah, there's a few things coming through. I'm going to start with this card. You can see in this card, so she's holding the, I think it's in French or Spanish, but it's the death card. Okay, I think it's French. L'amour, la morti, l'amour, l'amour. Anyway, and she's also holding a seven of hearts, which can symbolize, I think in the book it says unconditional love. And she's got a pendant here of, I think that's Mary, from the, you don't have to resonate with any kind of belief in the Christian, the Bible or Christian mythology or any of that stuff. But I think that's what it is. Okay, so there's something about, for me, when I see that, I think about divine feminine. Yeah, but definitely this group here, you are contemplating. You have to make some decisions about your future when it comes to love. I feel like that's the position you're in right now. But I feel with this death card and the 7 of cups, I feel like some of you are having a hard time, I don't know, letting something end maybe, or you have to make a choice about an ending, or I don't know, but I feel like there's someone, it's either there's someone you feel unconditional love for, and it's like maybe you're putting up with too much from somebody, I don't know, because of that, or that's what you want, what you really want for yourself is unconditional love, and you have to make decisions about who's in your life right now or how you're going to move forward in your life to be able to have that. Something like that, okay, but I just feel like this death card is significant, that she's holding this death card, and there's the judgment here. I'm going to be very interested to see what comes out in your tarot. Yeah, there's something, the judgment card, it is about a lot of times making a choice, but it can be about making a judgment on the past. Can be about forgiveness too. Maybe some of you are deciding whether to forgive somebody or not. Okay, but clear here, you've got these 2 cards which are like, have such a similar message. They're both trees, and they are both, to me, indicate growth. You're in a period right now where you're going to be doing a lot of growing. Okay, but the other message that's coming through is, look at all this root system here, and look at this tree is huge. Can you imagine the kind of root system this big of a tree has? I'm just getting this message about, like, I don't know, first things first, especially with this simplicity card coming up. It's like this group here, you have some decluttering to do. You got to get down to the basics. You got to make sure the foundation is laid in something. And so I mean, I'm going to know more when I get tarot, but it's like the way that could apply could be like, you've got solace here. I think for some of you, this foundation or this first things first message that I'm getting is like, how do you need to tend to and care for yourself right now? I mean, because the most important relationship is the relationship you have with yourself. That is the foundation for all other relationships, because it dictates and it determines the relationship you have with yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you treat yourself, what you believe about yourself. That sets the foundation for what kind of people you choose to have in your life, how you interact and behave in relationships and in interactions with other people, what kind of boundaries or lack of boundaries you may have with other people. It honestly, that the relationship with yourself is the most foundational thing. So I think some of you need to look at that. Okay. With this solace here, and then all this messaging about natural remedies and tree wisdom and flower essences, there's a message about healing here too for some of you. There's a need for some healing. I don't know, this simplicity message, it's like, I feel like, yeah, it's like some people here need to cut out the noise. So there's like, I don't know, if there's a bunch of people talking in your ear about your relationship or about who you should date or your current relationship or what kind of person you should be with, I don't know. Or if there's just too many people, I don't know, there's a need to pull back here a little bit. Quiet. I feel you need some quiet. You need some peace and quiet. Look, even this flow card, it's like so still actually there. It's the nighttime. Yeah, this group, you need some peace and quiet and pulling back, cut out the noise, declutter in whatever way that applies to your life, and so that you can really connect to yourself. Figure out, there's choices to make. This group has choices to make right now. I think you need to think about the most foundational things. Like, don't get caught in the weeds in whatever is going on in your life right now in terms of like love and relationships. Whatever's going on in your life in general, I feel like there's this message like, don't get caught in the weeds. You gotta be able to see like the bigger picture here. Yeah. Okay. And then you've got this flow card here, which is asking you not to resist something. Go with the flow. Your life, what's going on in your life right now, it's like, things are happening for a reason is kind of what I'm getting. Things are happening in your life right now for a reason. You need to not resist. Hold on to something you don't need to hold on to. Something that feels really hard to hold on to, that's an indication if there's a bunch of resistance there. You know, you're being asked to just go with the flow. Don't resist. Go with what's happening in your life right now. It's trying to guide you. Okay, but don't fight it. So I am getting just more general, like I'm having a hard time really pinning down like a specific message for you right now. So I think I'm just going to get your tarot out, but it's like, I don't know, this group, you have choices to make. You need to do some reflection. You need some peace and quiet to be able to do that. There's a lot of growth that needs to happen for you, that you are in a period of growth. The next phase of what's happening next in love for you has to do with growth. But it's like, you have to there's something foundational you have to work on. I don't know. Maybe you do need to set down roots somewhere. I don't know. Are some of you all over the place? I don't know. Or are you guys moving around a ton? Is your energy scattered everywhere? Are you like never slowed down enough to even meet anybody? Or I don't know. There's this message in these cards about slowing down. And like, yeah, there's a decluttering, like I said before, that is needed in your life in some way. So let's just get your tarot out and we'll see more about this, okay? What is next in love, please, for this group number 3, please? What is next in love? Group number 3. What is next in love for this group, please? What is next? Okay, so we've got, yeah, what did I say? You have to make a decision about something. 2 of Swords. You have to make a decision about something, and she's got a blindfold on, okay? And for you, the message I'm getting with that is that you actually do need to close your eyes to something going around you. It's like I said, cut out the noise somehow. You really need some time to yourself to figure this out. You need to stop listening. If you're listening to a bunch of people, you need to stop listening to them. You need a period of listening just to yourself. You've got the 9 of Pentacles right next to it, which is about independence and self-sufficiency. So this really rings true for this message is like, is this time for you to be going into another relationship right away? I don't know. Or if you're in a relationship, like there's a period of needing to focus on yourself here. Developing your relationship with yourself. Maybe there's a foundational thing here, like maybe there's a material aspect here for some of you, like actually you just need to get your life in order a bit before you really focus on anything else. There's something very foundational in your life that you need to work on, and that might be a material thing. That might be like you actually need to get your finances and career and housing and where you're living and all of that stuff in order. Like that's actually what needs your focus. And then you'll be in a position to find love. Or if you're in a current relationship, there's a period. It's okay. We go through periods where we do need to focus on ourselves, and we just need to communicate that to our partner, so they don't not understand what's going on. Yeah, let's keep going here. What is next in love for this group, please? What is next in love for this group number 3, please? Yeah. What do you want? There's something about intention here, actually. Yeah. What do you want for your future? I think you need to get clear about that. You got the King of Swords. Clarity. What did I just say? Clarity and truth. Okay, group number 3. You need some time to yourself. You need some peace and quiet, some calm, so that you can really figure out what you want. Your wishes when it comes to this group here. You're getting messages not just about love, but about your life in general, actually. And it all relates, okay? Because, like I said, there are foundational things in order for us to have like successful relationships. And like I said, the relationship with ourself. Sometimes it's our material world. If our material world needs work, like sometimes we need to focus on that and not on love, so that we are in a position to really focus on love later. I mean, life doesn't always happen so linear like that, but I'm just saying, but you need to figure out what you want, what you feel is right, what you want for yourself. This is about you, okay? Not anyone else. Even if you're in partnership, this message is coming through like your guides or whoever is guiding this reading, whatever energy is guiding this reading for you, is saying this time in your life is about your own growth. It's about your own personal growth. And you need clarity. You're not clear on this right now about what you want. What is your intention for yourself in your life and in relationship? Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe some of you could, I don't know, spend some time meditating, spend some time in nature alone, considering this. Maybe some of you need to like start visualizing. do a vision board. I love vision boards. Yeah, it's just you need clarity, like, and be very crystal clear about your intent. Okay. There's power in that. You need to set intention for yourself. I think whatever, if you have already done work on trying to like, this is what I want. If you've done any kind of manifestation work, I think the message here is that you aren't clear enough. You're not clear enough in your intentions, or your intentions are being informed by external energies, whether that's other people or just cultural expectations. I don't know. There's like an external interference with your vision for yourself and what you want for yourself. When it comes to your life in general, and also about love. When we talk about love and setting intention, we're like, who do you want? Like, write down everything about them that you want. What kind of person do you want? How do they treat you? How do they treat other people? What do they look like? What kind of job do they have? What kind of things do they believe in? What kind of personality traits do they have? Like, I think, get very clear. That's just an example. If you are already with somebody, you could set an intention for how the relationship is going to go. What do you want out of this relationship? Where do you see your future? Okay. Regardless, though, you take it as it applies, but the message that applies to everyone here is that, yeah, you need to pull back a bit here and focus on yourself, because this is a period of self-development and self-growth for you. And it's actually necessary for you to be able to have something that you really, truly want in love. But you need to get very clear about intentions, like I said. You need clarity. What is next in love for group number 3? What is next? Yeah. There's something, it's 6 of Swords. There's something in your life right now, and I kind of was feeling that at the beginning, that you're having a hard time moving away from, maybe. I don't know. I feel maybe some of you are feeling very loyal or devoted to something. It doesn't even have to be a person, but there is a need to grow. Again, there's growth that's needed. And I think there's something that has to be let go of. I'm actually going to start clarifying. I'm going to clarify this 6 of Swords. Actually, I'm just going to ask the question in general. What needs to be left behind? What needs to be left behind for group number 3, please? What needs to be left behind? Okay. Oh, sorry. Cards are being very funny. All right. What needs to be left behind, please, for group number 3? What needs to be left behind? Okay. Let's see what came out. 10 of Pentacles. Wait, the World. The Empress. I feel for some people in this group, I'll talk about this one message that's coming through first. So for some people in this group, I don't know if you're feeling very loyal to your family in some way. This could be your own mother, actually. I think some of you might have some... Okay, there's some message here about your family. Your parents, your mother, your family. It's either like they're the ones that you need to cut out the noise from. Like, I don't know if they're telling you what to do or who you should be with, or you're just very attached to them. Like maybe you still live with them, or you live close to them, or you take a lot of care of them. And this is like, you're sacrificing your own wishes, what you want for yourself, for your family in some way. Or I don't know, some of you don't want to betray your family. You feel like, I don't know, this period of self-growth and self-development, really prioritizing yourself would in some way be a betrayal, or you would feel guilty about it. Yeah, there's the mess. Some of you feel something like guilt or fear, something, okay? You feel something that has to do with what you think you owe your family, or I don't know, something like that, okay? Hopefully you understand how this applies to you at this point. Okay. But yeah, it's like, no, there's a moving on, a completion. Like you're attached to your family in some way. I don't know if this is like your parents and like siblings and grandparents, like your extended family, or if this is like, I don't know. Maybe some of you want to leave a partner and you have children with them, and that's that's what it's about. Or you feel like maybe you're already single and you have children, and you think finding a new partner is going to somehow be your children will feel it will hurt them somehow, or they won't like it. But no, like honestly, the best thing you can do for the people around you, the truth is, especially children, I really believe this, and I have extensive work with children. I won't get into that, but I do. The best thing parents can do for their children is to be the happiest that they can be. Of course, you still need to be a parent and like fulfill your responsibilities and, all of that. But it's so good for children to see their parents prioritize themselves and like make sure that they're happy. It's good role modeling, right? Of course, that is in balance with like, the unconditional love you have for your children and how you take care of them. That, should never interfere with that. I'm having a hard time expressing what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like, no matter who this is, whether this is your children or your family, actually the best thing you can do in this situation, whether they know it or not, is for you to like, is to take good care of yourself, is to go towards your dreams and desires and wishes. Okay, move towards your future. To choose yourself. Okay, that's really the message coming through. You need to choose yourself, okay? Let's get, oh, hang on, sorry, I'm dropping cards. Okay, let's get one final message here for you, okay? Group number 3. Okay. I was thinking, do I want to clarify anything else, or do I just want to get a final message? I'm just going to get a final message for you. What is the final message you have, please, for group number 3? What is next in love for them? Final message, please, for group number 3. Final message for group number 3. Final message for group number 3, please. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You have the Ace of Cups, but it's in reverse. Okay? And then you have the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So this is very much the energy I've been feeling, or the kind of advice I feel like I've been trying to articulate for you that I've been struggling with a little bit. But you can have like the love of your life, okay? And this applies again, whether you're in relationship now or single, like you can have the kind of relationship you truly desire and want. But right now, that's not where to put your focus on right now. The focus to put so that you can have this, okay, is on yourself. Like what I was getting before, okay? The Six of Wands is victory after a bit of a challenge. Okay? But this is like other people looking up to you. Look, this person is standing all on their own on this horse with a victory, wreath, and people applauding them and recognizing them. And then the Queen of Wands, who is like so in her power and so is very crystal clear about what she wants and who she wants and who she is, and prioritizes herself. She goes after what she's passionate about. She really embodies all the things about the King of Wands. It's like it's just like, this is what I want. This is who I want. This is who I am. I will not be shy about it. I will not, play it down for anybody. I will not hide. Okay. Like, especially with this Six of Wands, this is like, some of you really need to actually put yourself out there somehow. That's interesting. So it's like, what I'm getting for you, group number 3, is like, you need to pull back and because there's this period of personal growth that is coming for you. Like, that's where you're at in your life right now. This is the time for you to focus on yourself and for personal growth. And it's like, there's this pulling back and cutting out the noise and decluttering that needs to happen. And you really getting clear about your intention and what your wishes are for yourself. And then deciding to like take steps towards that and make the choices that you need to make in your life to be able to move towards that. Okay. And it's going to involve, after you go through that process, it's going to involve you being seen, really being seen. Maybe some of you aren't used to that, This is putting yourself out there in some way. So I don't know. This is like what? Getting dressed up and going out, Or like, yeah, not always just doing things for your family, going out and doing things for yourself. And like, I don't know, maybe some of you are going to end up really putting yourself out there. Maybe you'll go on a dating app, or maybe you'll do something totally out of your comfort zone, like speed dating, or I don't know, but it's like, you're going to end up needing to really shine. You're going to shine. You're beautiful, group number 3. You're going to really shine. And this is how your love life is really going to develop into what you actually really want. Okay. All right. That's it. I'm going to leave it at that. Group number 3. I hope that it was helpful. If it was, would love for you to subscribe to my channel and like and comment if that's something you feel called to do. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Take care.